Hi there, it's Sean Reddy with the Keller Williams Reddy Group, Keller Williams Denver South Metro, and I'm talking to you today who have been thinking about moving up and getting a bigger home and just don't know exactly what to do. So I'm here to give you a step-by-step breakdown in 4 simple steps on exactly what to do when you decide that your home is too small and you are looking for a bigger home. So here we go. 4 simple steps. Step one, understanding what you can afford, what you choose to spend, what those payments are going to look like on a bigger home. So if you are paying cash, how much cash would you look to spend? If you are financing the property, how much do those new payments, or how much will those new payments look like? Both in terms of principal and interest, as well as taxes, insurance, and HOAs if applicable. So understanding what you can afford, what you want to spend. If you're financing, this is the time to get pre-approved with a great mortgage lender. And we're happy to recommend a few around town here that are the best in the business. Okay, step two, we want to identify a time frame, an ideal time frame for you. And we'll get into why that is so important in the next step. Yet, if you want to be in a home by, let's say, the beginning of the next school year or into the holidays or the end of the year, identify when would be the ideal time for you to be in that next home. Also, in this step, you want to loosely map out the criteria of that next home. So how many beds, how many baths, what kind of square footage, what location, what school district, what type of home, what style of home, all these things you want to start getting in your head so you can then look out in the market and see what those types of homes are going for currently and what those market conditions look like. Step three, this is when you want to get with your real estate agent, your realtor, and set up a game plan basically based on that, that ideal time frame that you identified in step two. So let's say, for example, it's May and you want to be in your next home by September 1st when the school year starts. Well, that means that you're likely going to want to have that new home under contract by the middle part of July, so you have ample time to get it inspected, appraised, and financed and get it to closing by, we'll say, the end of August. So this is the step where you take that end date, that ideal time frame you want to be in your home, and reverse engineer it all the way back into a step-by-step, okay, let's do this next, let's do this next, let's do this next, with your real estate agent who you intend on working with. So set up the game plan, reverse engineer. Finally, step four. This one's going to vary. We know some people have to sell their current home in order to buy their next home. Their equity is tied up in there. They're going to use that for the down payment on the next home. If that's the case for you, now's the time to be getting your home ready for sale. So if you have repairs that you need to make, if you have investments in the home that you need to make that are going to bring a great ROI when you sell it, this is the time to start lining those dominoes up so that you are prepared based on that reverse engineered timeline to get your home on the market, basically mapping it out to what the average days on market on the sell side look like, plus the average time to close, so that you can time everything up. By the time your sell side gets under contract and starts moving towards closing, you're identifying and making offers on the next home that you're going to be living in. Now, if you don't need to sell first, and some people do not, step four is going to be when you're out shopping for homes, identifying the ones that you want, making offers, and getting under contract. Now, again, most people, we recognize, have to sell their home in order to buy their next home. However, there are products out there, and we do have one that we work with, where you can buy your next home with cash, move into that, and then go back and sell your home that you're currently in. So, excuse me. That is an ideal situation to avoid the double move, the dreaded double move, or worse yet, risking not having a home because the dominoes don't line up correctly on the sell then buy. So that's an option to look into in step four. So again, to recap, step one, understand what you can afford and get pre-approved with a great mortgage lender. Step two, identify your time frame, that ideal time frame for your move, as well as start mapping out what that next home should look like for you. Step three, get with your real estate agent and set up a game plan. Use that timeline that you want to be in your home by and reverse engineer that all the way back into a step-by-step, lining those dominoes up so you can make as stress-free of a move as possible. And then finally, step 4, either this is when you're getting your home ready for sale and getting it to market, or you're out into homes, shopping for homes and making offers on your next home. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, hit that like and subscribe button. Again, I'm Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Ready Group, and best of luck moving up into your brand new, larger home. Take care.